Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is finally part 3 of the summer DVD haul, and let's just start off strong with Go Nagai because I picked up Demon Prince Enma. Here are the covers. Volume 1, Volume 2, very shiny, sorry about that. I picked these up because I got both of these, I think for $6 for the pair. And I'm always interested in Go Nagai stuff. It's always so strange and surreal. And this is a 4-episode series that I really don't know anything about, but I kind of just love these character designs. And it comes with this paperwork to kind of discuss staff credits and production. So I was just really interested in picking this up. It was just a random find. They always have these on sale. I think I got this off of either Right Stuff or eBay. I actually can't remember off the top of my head right now. It's been a while. But here is the second disc and the other booklet. The sun is blazing. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep the glare down on these. But yeah, it's pretty much Go Nagai stuff. Most famous for Devilman, so you know you're in for a wild time. Not sure when I will get to these, but most likely around Halloween. Next up, another classic. This is the complete series, Astro Boy from 2003, the reboot. And this was just another sale item. I think I was just floating around on eBay and this was like $7. I thought for that many episodes, that's worth it. This is Mill Creek. And this is a stack pack. I'm not really going to go into the whole stack pack because every disc basically looks the same in here. And I know that Discotek actually just recently released, I think, the 80s Astro Boy. I should probably pick that up just so I can have it along with this. I love anything Tezuka, so I just really wanted to pick up Astro Boy. I did watch a few episodes of this. I remember it looked really good. Here's some images from that. Yeah, but I don't think I watched the whole thing, so that's another one that's going on the list of things I need to complete. Here's an oldie but a goodie. This is Otaku No Video. This is pretty famous. If you are heavy into anime and the otaku scene, you already know what this is. This is Anime Ego's release, Otaku No Video. And I'm really happy with this purchase because I think it was only $8 and they kept all of the liner notes. So there's an insane amount of information in here, you know, about all the references and the interviews. I guess, what is the best way to explain this? If you're not familiar with Otaku No Video, I think I'll just read the back really quick. A true treat for true fans of any genre, Otaku No Video is an outrageous mockumentary that combines the superb animation that made Gainax one of Japan's best-loved animation studios with truly strange interviews with real fans. The result is a thinly fictionalized history of Gainax that segues into a truly strange SF adventure. Sit back and enjoy as a small band of otaku set out to otakunize the human race. So, basically, if you're ever like looking at different anime videos online and there's like screenshots of a bunch of anime players cosplaying, or anime characters, I should say, it's probably off of one of the Otaku No videos. This set's great. It has Otaku No Video 1982, more Otaku No Video 1985, updated liner notes, original trailer, and unreleased artwork. So, I'm actually kind of surprised there isn't like a really fancy Blu-ray release of this. I'm not sure who has the rights right now, but yeah, Otaku No Video. I just really wanted to watch it again, and I really wanted it in my collection, so I was really happy with this little find. She is so cute. I want a figure of her really bad. So, I promised you guys an update on whatever I've been recently watching, and I finally completed Kakita01 the Animation. As you guys know, in my previous DVD haul, I watched Android Kakita. I loved it. It was great. And just out of sheer dumb luck, I was able to pick up Kakita01 the Animation and watch this little 4-episode... Was it 4 episodes? I think so. This is like a little side OVA series that comes up after the original Android Kakita. I gotta show you guys this poster. It's great. Oh, I kind of love this. I kind of want to scan it in and take out the fold line. I might do that. Yeah, As I said, back when I was talking about this when it came in, I said I've only seen 2 reviews ever of this little extra series. One of which said it was the best sequel ever. Another one said it was the worst. I'm sorry, I'm in the camp that loves this. This is fantastic. This is like the original series, but with a huge pump of adrenaline. It's as if Ishinori had created Kakita and the whole world and the mythos of it, and then said, you know what, I want to push all the dials to 11, and I want to make as many androids as possible and have as many conflicting personalities and fights as possible. Just fantastic. I really enjoyed this. It's one of those things where you kind of have to turn your brain off and go in along for the ride, and I really liked it. To me, this was a nice little follow-up, and I'm really happy I own it. I would be very sad if I watched this, enjoyed it this much, and didn't have this on the shelf to sit next to Android Kakita. So yeah, thumbs up from me. I really, really liked this one. And what Val haul would it be without a little bit of nostalgia? This is Yonkers Come Here. I know this sounds and looks like Junkers, but his name is Yonkers. And this is a beautiful little 90s dog movie. This, of course, came out, I think, in 1995, and it's based on a story written by Naoto Kine, who's also a musician who also did some of the music for the movie. And it's, of course, based on a miniature schnauzer. And it's just a beautiful little story about a girl who is, you know, coming of age. She has parents who are constantly arguing. She has trouble at school. And her dog, Yonkers, has the ability to talk and tells her he is going to grant her 3 wishes. And the best way I can describe this as a movie is think of it as a Ghibli film not made by Ghibli. It has the same vibes, but it's also just a nice dog movie with a happy ending. So I owned this years ago. I don't know why I sold it. I think I was just clearing stuff for a move, as I usually do. And I really wanted to watch it again, and this DVD is pretty cheap online. I think this was $9. Completely worth it for me. Sad that no one really talks about it, but it's just such a sweet little film. Yonkers Come Here. It's very good. It was also directed by Junichi Sato, who of course was a director on the original Sailor Moon series. So that's your random little fact of the day from this. Definitely look it up. I'm pretty sure you can even watch the whole film on YouTube. I wouldn't be surprised if someone put it up on there. I really like the dog animation, like the way Yonkers moves and his expressions. It's like the animators actually had a dog around or footage of a dog. He's quite realistic that way. It's just a sweet little film. It's not like mind-blowing or anything, I just really like it. Next up, another one that I owned, brand new. Bought it from Suncoast Video, I think, way back when. This is Fake. As you guys know, Fake was the very first BL manga that I ever owned and read. And they made an OVA of it. And it's Rio and D. The duo gives dynamic a whole new meaning. This is a really, like, neat-looking OVA, by the way. There's some really nice animation in this. And a couple of little jank scenes. But, yeah. I owned this back in the day. Again, I don't know why I got rid of it. There's Rio being a badass. But I have it again. Of course, this is an OVA. Oh god, we have to look at this really quick. While I'm showing you guys these old titles from this DVD. The story of Fake is about 2 New York police officers that solve different kind of cases together. And this OVA is specifically about the hotel chapter, where they stay at a haunted hotel, but what the real secret of the hotel is the fact that there's a murderer on the premises. So that's really all I can say about this. It's been a long time since I watched this, but there's a couple of really cute scenes and a really cool motorcycle scene. I gotta say, the motorcycle scene in this was very good. So anyway, that's Fake. I'm definitely gonna watch it on a night where I'm feeling nostalgic and just pop it back in. It kind of has the same flavor as like Descendants of Darkness and Gravitation, but it's a little bit cooler because it also has that like police vibe to it. So it's a fun kind of detective, silly BL story. I really enjoy it, actually. Going in a completely different direction now, this is Yamibo, Darkness the Hat and the Travelers of the Books. I also watched this a long time ago. Yamibo is pretty infamous. It was quite popular in Japan, actually. These characters got all sorts of garage kits, separate games. It's based on an eroge, I believe. But this anime is... Oh god, how do you explain this? It's a very bonkers kind of anime. It's about a girl who is obsessed with her sister, and this sister is like the only thing in her life. Her sister is also deaf and kind of dependent on her. And then what happens is one night she disappears in a green light, and she's out of her mind. She doesn't know what to do. And then a little bird shows up and takes her to a mystical library where the witch of the library takes her through the storybooks in the library to find out the true history of her sister. They're not real sisters, FYI, but yeah, the thing is, this is more about the crazy adventure through the books than anything else, and it's also super horny, but it's also just a crazy wild ride. I've heard people call this like super trash. I've heard people say this is actually quite brilliant. It covers the whole spectrum. I just really wanted it, and I found a copy when I was out and about, and I know this is from like a used bin, but like, look how brand new the case is. I don't know if whoever owned this even watched it. The only thing I had to do was take off a giant like green sticker that said like 15 bucks on it or something. Yeah, just a weird random one to find, but I was kind of stoked. You know, you don't really hear people talk about this one as much anymore, but I promise you there was quite an audience for this back in the day when it aired. Another one that I haven't seen in forever, this is Alhazard The Wanderers. This is the Alhazard series. So Alhazard, I think, was originally the OVA, and then this got turned into a longer series, and I think this is the longer series. I actually don't remember very well, I'm gonna be honest. But this set was super cheap. I think it was also just like $8. I bought this one on eBay. I want to get all of Alhazard and get back into it again. Again, another isekai one. I guess Yamibo can kind of technically half be isekai, half magical, supernatural. How do you classify this? But yeah, so I want to pick up more of Alhazard, and so far this is the only one I got my hands on. I think I have an anime cell from this series. I'd have to go look through my anime cells again, but yeah, Alhazard. I have to get into this, but it might be a while. I want to pick up the rest of the series in one form or another. Last and certainly not least, this is Now and Then, Here and There, and these are the DVDs. This was one I was not planning on picking up, but just as I was wandering around on the eBay trenches, basically, as I was digging around through there, a new listing came up, and someone was selling all three of these for, I want to say, like $14, and so I just bought it right away. I have never seen Now and Then, Here and There, but I've heard about it constantly. It's always in conversations, especially about darker isekai, military anime, child soldiers. This is supposed to be a very intense little series. I just want to see it for myself. I wish I could give you more information about it. I really don't know that much, though. I want to say this series is from like 2000 or like late 1999. I could be wrong there too. But yeah, pretty famous. And just because I had the opportunity to buy it, I did. So that is Now and Then, Here and There. As always, let me know in the comments what you guys think of these pickups. Out of all of these, what would you watch next? This has been a crazy summer. I just picked up a lot of sale stuff, just had a lot of fun with it, and really wanted to share it with you guys. So that is pretty much everything, and I just want to say I don't often get a chance to talk about so much older anime, but I love doing it, and thank you so much for indulging me. I promise I have some newer releases, some Blu-rays, and some video games, and some manga to talk about next. I don't know when I'll get those videos up, but soon, very soon. Anyway, guys, I hope you are all staying happy and healthy out there. You guys rock, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys!